Sabrina here from Traveling Single Mom, also known as Teacher Sabrina. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about how I finance our full-time travel. So this is the #1 question that I get asked by people on our YouTube videos, on our social media accounts. People want to know how they can travel full-time as well and how they're going to finance that, how they're going to keep an income coming in while they're traveling to these different countries. So I wanted to give you a little bit of advice, or the way I choose to do it, because everybody chooses to do it many different ways. I know people that have many different sources of income coming in order to get that money so that they are able to travel full-time. So I currently only have one source of income right now, and that is teaching English online. So I work for 3 different companies, but I am primarily only working for iTutor Group at the moment. So I wanted to go over the different companies. I truly don't think that there's any bad companies out there, or at least I haven't come across them, but there are different companies for different people. So for example, iTutor Group teaches students from China, Taiwan, and Japan. And they also teach younger kids, high school kids, even older people that are in their careers or even retired. So I like that aspect about iTutor Group because it gives me a variety of different students. Also, iTutor Group does not make you promote yourself. So a lot of companies that I have worked for, including the other 2 that I am currently a teacher for, you have to promote yourself. So you have to kind of sell yourself, make a intro video that the students watch, and pictures and intros and stuff like that. But this company, you do have to do the pictures and the intro, but you're not selling yourself in regards to those, because the company books all of your classes. So if I open slots for my classes, they book them if they need them. And I from my experience, have been booked, I would say, at least 90% of the bookings that I open since I started working for them. So that is very good with this company, as well as in many companies such as VIP Kid, they give you about a slide per minute for your 25-minute classes. However, iTutor Group gives you about 12 slides per class, which is about 2 minutes per slide. And many people are scared of this because you have to think about what you are going to elaborate on in regards to those slides. And I was worried about it too. However, I love it. Maybe because I love to talk so much, but I love being able to tailor the class to my student. Talk about teddy bears more if they like teddy bears, or trains more if they like trains, or with the older students and the adults, it's even more fun because they bring up topics and we talk about those topics. So I love that aspect of iTutor Group as well. So now I want to talk about schedule. So I wanted to bring up my schedule over here on my computer because many people, I'm sure, are curious what exactly is the time frame that I teach and how much money, of course, do I get out of this. So your pay is going to be different based on your location. So where you live, or where you are when you get hired with the company. So I currently am in Mexico, so I work 5:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m., 2 hours every weekday morning. And then on Friday and Saturday nights, I work 13 hours. So I work from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 a.m. on Friday and Saturday nights. And this might seem intense, but I do it this way because, first of all, those are the peak hours for this company. And on weekday mornings, it goes a little bit later than 7:30 for the peak hours, but I have to take my daughter to school. And that is the most important part about teaching online, is that you tailor it to your life, to your schedule. So I have to leave at 7:30 to get my daughter to school on time. I stop working at 7:30. If you want to teach only at nights, if you want to teach only in the mornings, you have the ability to do that. And with iTutor Group, they also allow you to teach all day long. So they are open 24 hours. And at first I thought nobody's going to book during those during the day time frames, I guess, but they will. And that's the most amazing part about it, is that like some adults will book classes at like 2 a.m. their time, and that allows us to teach during the day. So I thought that was really awesome as well. So in regards to how much you can teach, it completely depends on you. So as many of you have seen our video where I got my visa denied for China, I was trying to think of what we were gonna do next, and I needed to get my savings up really quickly. So I decided to open 16 hours a day of working for iTutor Group for 3 weeks straight. So I did that because I knew that it would get me a lot of money coming in very quickly, and we were staying at my mom's house at the time, so my mom was taking care of my daughter during that time frame, and it was difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it was very difficult, but I saw the end in sight. It was only 3 weeks, a very short period of time, and I was able to get a very good amount of money so that we can go to our next travels. So that is an opportunity as well. You don't have to consistently work every single day like many people do for teaching English online. You can just work for a short period of time, many hours a day, and then not have to worry about working for months, depending on how you travel and how much money you spend just on a daily basis. So that is my schedule. So let's talk about personality. Many people think that their personality is not one that is able to teach online. And I think that that is not correct. And I have seen many testimonies on these different groups for online teaching on Facebook that say that the same thing, that they're an introvert, or they're not this peppy person that they see on these videos on YouTube in regards to teaching online. But you don't have to be like that. And the thing is that students get attracted to you based off of your personality. They can see it in your intro video, in your written intro. They can see all those things of what type of personality you have. And there's a personality for a teacher and a student that match up for every personality. So I, in the classroom, as opposed to in my real life, I am a very bubbly, extra outgoing type of person in the classroom. And that's because I consider it me acting. I'm an actress, and I am always bubbly with the young students, with the students that get distracted easily. I try to adapt to each student and talk to them based on how they're talking to me in regards to if they're a more chill student, if they're a more excited student. I try to look in the background and see what kind of toys they have, talk about their toys, get them engaged. So yes, this is of course a skill that you will have to practice and acquire, but if this is something that you want to do, it is easily attainable. So let's talk about the equipment that you'll need. So there is some equipment that you will need that you have to have, and this is a downfall, but I think it's a minor downfall. Of course, me and my daughter are extreme minimalists, so having any type of extra anything annoys me, but again, it allows me to travel full time and get the finances to do so, so I don't mind too much. So first is the headphones. So these are the headphones that I have. They are Logitech Bluetooth headphones, and they have the boom here. So I just charge them I leave them on the charger, and then they stay charged for up to 6 hours of use. So during the Friday and Saturday nights when I teach 13 hours, I'll have to plug them in for a couple classes, so you could see the cord plugged in, but there's no problem with that. And then I got this off Amazon. This is the case for these. So I like these a lot because they fold up. So I fold them up into here, and then I put these glasses, which I always wear for my classes, inside here so they don't get broken, and then the cords as well. So that is one of the main things that I need to have when teaching. Another thing that I use very often is this. So this gives you extra USBs on your computer. So it plugs into one of the USBs and it gives you 4 USBs. I also got this on Amazon, and I'll try to link everything that I got off Amazon in the description. So another thing that you need to teach, of course, is your computer. And with iTutor Group, you cannot teach from a tablet, you cannot teach from your phone, as with some other companies that you can do that with. So I have a touchscreen HP computer that I believe I got in 2012. So I kind of want a replacement, but it's going strong for me right now. And of course I have a case for that. So those are the main things that you need in regards to equipment. Let's talk about props. I choose not to do props. I had props when I was teaching more frequently for VIP Kid, and those props were left in China along with the rest of our stuff. And so I had a couple props when I was at my mom's house teaching for that 3-week time frame, but now that we are traveling very minimally and full time, I don't have any props. I use in the classroom, the whiteboard in the classroom for iTutor Group, and you are allowed to put different images and things like that on the screen. There are different music options, I guess, in the classroom as well. So I use the classroom, and I want to start using ManyCam. I want to start using ManyCam and look into that more, but I have not yet. But those are the prop options, I guess, that I have experience with. I used to do all 2D props when I did VIP Kid, so I printed out all the different characters. That's an option as well. And then the last thing that you will be required to have is a backdrop. So there are many different options for this. They were allowing ManyCam backdrops, but I don't think they are doing that anymore. I think you have to have a physical backdrop. So I did a vinyl one at first, which was working well for me at my mom's house. However, if you are a traveler, then this is going to be very hard for you because the vinyl one gets ruined easily when you roll it up to try to fit it in your backpack. So that was my experience, and I paid a lot of money for that one. So I had this girl off of one of the iTutor Group Facebook groups. She made this and sent it to me. It's on tapestry, so it's very, very light. It fits in a Ziploc bag that I put it in my backpack so that it doesn't get stained or anything, but very small, and I put it up with wall tack, so it's perfect. I love it so much. And yeah, so, and I'll link her Facebook if I can down below in the comments, so if you want to get a backdrop from her, you can do that as well. But that is how I finance our travels. And if you guys want to know more about iTutor Group, I will put my referral link down in the description. And if you want to know about any other companies that I teach for, which currently is VIP Kid and Palfish, please let me know and I will make videos on those. Palfish, I'm actually very inexperienced with because I am a teacher for them, but have not yet taught any classes because I choose not to open my schedule right now. And also, I am starting to add VIP Kid classes in the morning before my iTutor Group classes, and I just opened those slots today, so we will see how those book, and I will give you guys an update. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys get a lot of thoughts and ideas from this video of how you can finance traveling full-time and how this lifestyle can work for you. Please comment down below and let me know if this would work for you or what you want to do in order to finance your travels. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in our next video. Bye.